All right, Wayne State men's basketball falls to Lake Superior State 82-79 in the second to last game of the regular season, joined by head coach Bryan Smothers. Coach, it seems like whenever we play Lake State, it goes down to the wire. It's kind of turning into a rivalry. It's always a close game. There's always some banter back and forth between the teams, but just some immediate thoughts from today's game.
Yeah, I thought our guys played really hard. I thought we kind of played ourselves into exhaustion, and that led to probably us not being as strong as we needed to be down the stretch. I felt that, it was a back and forth game the whole time, and so they had the last run at the end that gave them the separation that they needed to come out on top. We didn't execute well enough, some turnovers and some plays there, some free throws, and those are the things that happen when fatigue sets in, and I definitely felt like Jacoby not playing today, it definitely impacted our backcourt and the turnovers that we ended up having, and so that's pretty much how it went down.
A 6-point win in Sault Ste. Marie, 77-71. Granted, that was a long time ago, right? That was months ago, but was that the main difference? Was just lack of depth and then turnovers, or something else?
They've changed quite a bit in terms of how their playing style. They weren't pressing earlier in the year, and they started that about 7-8 games ago, and that's since they've been on their run and playing well. That's been what's worked well for them, and so that's that's one of the biggest differences is just how they're playing and what their strengths are a little bit different right now. Ultimately, we have to handle pressure better. We have to execute better, and I thought that defensively there were some things that we scouted, that we worked on, that we didn't execute well enough. They got us with a lot of backdoors and some cuts to the basket that we really spent a good amount of time on this weekend. And so, the turnovers are one thing. I can, see how we could have a high turnover game in one like this, but our defensive lack of awareness defensively and giving up cuts to the basket and things are probably the biggest disappointment that I have.
Last one, Saginaw on Saturday. You've already made the GLIAC tournament. Nobody wants to go into postseason play off a loss, right? You want to go in there with some momentum, some high spirits. Aside from the win on Saturday, what do you want to see from your team before the GLIAC tournament?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, obviously it's senior day, so that's a big, really important day for 7 guys on our team, and really all 17 should be locked in and engaged for them. We talk a lot about how, at some point in time, everyone's going to be a senior, and what response would you want from the young guys when that's your turn? And so that's a really important one for those 7 guys. Ultimately, just trying to get a win, trying to finish out our the regular season with a win is a big thing, and then you kind of let the seedings and everything kind of go from there. So a lot to play for, and I expect our guys will respond.
All right, Coach, we'll see you then. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.